Welcome to the Lauren Blackwell channel. After the NFL said no to Taylor Swift, some of us suspected that the NFL would want to go with a celebrity that was big enough to be invited to perform during the Super Bowl halftime show, but not so big that they will be making the kind of demands that Taylor Swift made when she was invited to perform at the halftime show. So they went with Bad Bunny, and I think that is a good middle ground for them. He is relatively unproblematic, and he is an interesting enough artist that people are going to be excited about seeing him perform. So Bad Bunny will be headlining the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show, and I am just glad that this time it's going to be about the music. Fingers crossed. It'll be a little less political, it'll be a little less of tearing somebody else down, and just be about music. For that alone, I am excited. Anyway, so Bad Bunny is excited. There's a lot of people excited. A lot of celebrities have showed him support. This is what Bad Bunny himself said. He said, "What I'm feeling goes beyond myself. It's for those who came before me and ran countless yards so I could come in and score a touchdown." He said lots of other things, but then he also said, "This is for my people, my culture, and our history." So he's very excited about it, and I can tell from what he said here that his head is in a positive place, as in he is not targeting a member of his own culture to take down, and using his performance during the Super Bowl halftime show as an avenue to do that. Isn't that great? Isn't that nice how an artist can say positive things about pioneers of his own culture instead of tearing them down? J-Lo supported him as well. She said, "Now it's your turn, Bori gang, let's go." And Shakira also showed her support. She said, "Welcome back to the Super Bowl stage. Here go my Latin people." Do you see the camaraderie happening here? I just think it's so nice, when artists of a culture support other artists of their culture, and nobody is all envious and hateful and trying to use the Super Bowl as a way to push up someone else while stepping on another person. But you know what? Of course, there's going to be some people that will have something negative to say. DJ Vlad did not seem to understand why Bad Bunny is going to be headlining. And quite frankly, a lot of people shared the sentiment of DJ Vlad because they talked about how Bad Bunny does not sing a lot of his music in English, and most people do not understand Spanish. And as far as DJ Vlad, this is what he said. He said, "Bad Bunny headlining the Super Bowl is strange to me. I'm glad he's getting such a huge opportunity, but none of his songs are in English and I don't speak Spanish. Most of the audience at the Super Bowl won't speak Spanish. Only 14% of Americans speak Spanish, so most of the television audience won't know or understand his songs either. I can see him doing major event like FIFA or the World Cup where there is a massive Spanish audience, but the Super Bowl doesn't make sense. It seems like the NFL is trying to expand the Latino audience at the expense of its existing fans. What are your thoughts?" Well, DJ Vlad is entitled to his opinion and his questions. A lot of people do share this sentiment, and if the NFL is trying to attract more Latin viewers, then more power to them. I see nothing wrong with that. As far as Bad Bunny's music that he may be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show not being in English. It does not have to be in English for it to be enjoyable. If the sound is good, if the beats are good, if it's like upbeat and just beautiful music, I think people will still enjoy it. I listen to music in different languages, in Indian music, Latin music, and I do not know what they're saying, but if it sounds good, it sounds good. People are going to enjoy it. So I do not think that music has to be in the English language for it to be enjoyable. However, I still understand what DJ Vlad is saying, because some people like to sing along with the music and they like to actually understand what is being said in the music. So yeah, I do see what he's saying. However, honestly, I'm just more excited that it's going to be a little less political this time, because last time was exhausting. The hatred that they tried to generate for someone else, I just cannot get on board with that kind of behavior. Even if it's someone that you do not agree with, or someone that rubs you the wrong way, or someone that you don't like, I still cannot get on board with that kind of concerted, coordinated hatred, and then putting someone up front just to lie in the music to get a whole bunch of people to hate on one person. And that was the Super Bowl halftime performance. That was ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just glad that this is going to be about music this time, and there's going to be none of the shenanigans of the last time. As far as what DJ Vlad is saying, I don't know. We don't know yet what music he's going to be singing. He speaks English, so who knows what music he's gonna pick. Perhaps he'll do something in English that more people will understand and relate to, or perhaps they will focus on the Latin community, because they've been kind of going through a lot in this administration, even though they have a lot of hand in it. But you know what, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna keep this positive. So yeah, I'm glad for them that they are going to be getting some more representation, and clean representation. I'm also glad that they are actively trying to support each other in public like this, instead of trying to tear each other down. I do not believe that they necessarily are all BFFs and always get along no matter what. However, I can see that they are putting in the effort to support each other. I've noticed that a lot with a lot of the Latino, Hispanic celebrities, specifically the actors. I see that they try really hard to support one another, and I don't really see a lot of the big Latino artists tearing down the other Latino artists as much as I see within the Black community. So I'm personally glad that Bad Bunny is going to be doing this, and he's going to be removing a little bit of the hatred that they tried to generate from last time, and just cleanse the air a little bit and bring it back to being about music. Sometimes you just don't want politics in everything. I mean, there's no escaping it. It's important, but at the same time, sometimes you just want your music to just be music. So hopefully that's what it is. It's just about music and no sort of drama or anything. But yeah, so congratulations to Bad Bunny. I hope it's a fun and entertaining performance that everybody enjoys. I will be watching it just to see if it's something I would enjoy. Whether or not I speak the language is irrelevant. I personally do not need to speak a language to enjoy the music. It's nice if I understood what they were saying, because what if they're saying negative things about you know? You wouldn't know. But yeah, congrats to Bad Bunny. That's all I have on this. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye, guys.